But right now, it's Amazon Falls, a film inspired by local director Katrin Bowen's own experiences in Hollywood.
Look out, world.
The Hollywood dream has enticed many a wide-eyed aspiring thespian, but it's the burden of that dream which director Katrin Bowen explores in Amazon Falls.
It's a burden because you can't let go of it. It's like this albatross that sort of hangs on to you because all your life you've been saying, oh, I'm going to be famous or I'm going to be this. And then if you don't reach it, it's this pressure that you put on yourself.
I will do anything for this part.
You have to come away.
Hands off of me.
One of the young characters in the film is based on Bowen's own experience in Hollywood.
When I was, 18, I had stars in my eyes. I wanted to be a movie star. I went to LA. I was so excited, at the potential of this big dream. And I think acting to me was the only way that I could tell a story. I didn't know of any other way.
But coming to Hollywood from a Mennonite community in small-town Alberta came with a big culture shock.
I remember crying actually when I saw Hollywood Boulevard because there was just, a lot of struggling people there, a lot of homeless people, people trying to sell their wares, and it was the dream for me dispelled the moment I stepped onto Hollywood Boulevard. I went, this is the reality. I realized at a very young age, I was 18 and paraded around Cannes in a leather outfit. And I went, you know what, I have to go back to school and get an education. This isn't for me.
And it was here she decided to continue her love of storytelling, this time from behind the lens.
It was just a natural trajectory for me. I was actually studying anthropology at Berkeley, and I said, can I make a documentary on rap for my final paper? And they said, sure. And so I did, and I just fell in love with it.
Are you working on anything? What are you into these days?
Bowen's first feature film is meant to be a cautionary tale, inspired by the tragic death of a mentor killed by a producer while trying to make ends meet as an actor.
We should get together and talk about it, in private.
And I think a lot of people don't realize the underbelly of what really goes on in LA, Hollywood, and maybe in B movies in particular. Actors, when they read this, they go, I've been there, men and women.
Shut up. Jana.
Are there a lot of Janas out there? There are some, and they're not just women. There are a lot of people in this business. Hollywood is such a dream. Everybody wants to have this dream come true, and the reality of it is it's not going to come true for most of us. So I think that there are probably more Janas than there aren't.
I'm moving up in the business. I'm going places.
You're 40, Jana.
And this film explores the fine, often uncomfortable line between when to stay the course and when to move on.
The message is, go for it in life, but know what it is you're going for. Be honest with yourself, and that's regardless of what job you do.
Bowen's own dream is now relatively burden-free because she's already realizing it.
Every second on set, I felt so happy. Like, even when we lost a location, things were happening, I still was like, this is my dream, and I'm super happy. There's a lot of people that say you can't do something, but if you put your mind to it, you sure can. We did this in 12 days for no money. We did it.
In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
Katrin, who now lives in Vancouver, has 2 more scripts ready for production. One about her modeling experiences in Italy, and one based on the life of 2 local DJs.